Good afternoon, everyone, especially to you, sir. So here is my 5E model semi-detailed lesson plan in mathematics for grade 5. Intended learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to, first, student will understand the concept of perimeter and how to calculate it. Second, students will develop a positive attitude towards mathematics and perimeter calculations. And last, students should be able to apply the formula for perimeter to different shapes. And for my subject matter, first is my topic. My topic is perimeter, and my references are Oranio G 2020 Perimeter Teaching Mathematics in the Intermediate Grades, pages 83 to 86, Quezon City, Philippines, Lorimar Publishing Inc. And also from YouTube, https www.differentiatedteaching.com, and also from studycom.com. And for my materials, ruler, construction, paper, glue, scissors, bond paper, and PowerPoint presentation. And for my procedure, engage. I will give my student 10 minutes to do this one. Perimeter art. Have student create a piece of art using shapes with different parameters. For example, they could create a picture of a house using squares and rectangles with different perimeters to represent different parts of the house. Includes the roof, walls, doors, and windows. And B, for my explore, I will give them 10 minutes again and provide students with different shapes such as squares, rectangles, triangles, parallelogram, and trapezoid. Have them measure the length of the sides and calculate the perimeter using addition. Encourage students to work in a pair or small groups to explore and discuss different strategies for calculating perimeter. This will help them develop their collaboration and communication skills. And for my explanation or discussion, I will give 20 minutes. I will discuss and introduce the formula of perimeter and demonstrate how to use it to calculate the perimeter of different shapes. And also, I will provide examples and have students solve them independently. This will help them apply the formula and develop their problem-solving skills. Encourage students to ask questions and seek clarifications. This will help them deepen their understanding and address any misconceptions. So now, what is perimeter? So when we say perimeter, perimeter is a distance around a shape or figure, and it is computed by adding the length side of a polygon. In general, the formula for perimeter is perimeter, or P, equals side plus side plus side plus side. So for instance, the triangle below has a perimeter of 38 millimeter. That is, okay, P equals, or perimeter equals side plus side plus side. Kay kahibawan ta, as we all know na ang triangle, it has only 3 sides. So we have here, as you can see, we have in the left side we have 14 millimeter, and the right side 18 millimeter, and the nasa ubos is 6 millimeter. So again, the formula is perimeter, or P, equals side plus side plus side. So equals 14 plus 18 plus 6. So we have here our perimeter for triangle is 38 millimeter. In order to get the perimeter of a shape, all we need to do is add up all of the sides. So make sure na wala tayong ma-mess nga iyang side. So ato ra na siyang i-add tanan. So another important thing about ani sa perimeter is if mag-write ganita sa atong final answer about sa perimeter, kanang atong hinumduman nga ato jud nang i-write ang iyang unit of measure. So for example, ari sa atong kuan, unsa man ang gigamit nga unit of measure, di ba? Millimeter. So importante jud na siya nga i-write jud na nato ang unit of measure sa perimeter. So another example, a square has 4 congruent sides. So we have here P equals 35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35. So instead of adding, obviously, it's much easier to simplify or to simply multiply the side by 4. So we have here perimeter equals 4s or 4 sides. So as we can see here, the sides of or the perimeter for the square is 35 diameter. So we have here 4s equals 4 times 35. So we have here the final answer is 140 diameter. So we have another example which is ang kaning rectangle. So a rectangle has two pairs of opposite sides that are parallel and congruent. Using addition, the perimeter would be P equals 15.2 plus 15.2 plus 6.5 plus 6.5. So, sa inyo makita dira, di ba sa iyang right side is na siya 6.5. So, sa iyang kuan at bangana nga kanang length is 6.5 sad. And then sa iyang bottom is na 15.2 cm. Then sa iyang top is pareha sad 15.2 cm. So, since two pairs of sides are congruent, then we can solve it this way. So, P equals 2 length plus 2 width equals 2 times 15.2 plus 2.65. So, ang kaning 15.2 is ato na siyang i-add. 15.2 plus 15.2, we have 30.4. And kanisang 6.5 ato siyang i-add. 6.5 plus 6.5 equals 13. So, our perimeter for this rectangle is pila man? Okay, 43.4 centimeter. Okay, next example is mo-try tani sa parallelogram. So, as you can see sa parallelogram, sa iyang top is na siya 20 cm. And then sa iyang left side is na siya 10 cm. So, let A be the length of one pair of opposite sides of the parallelogram and B for the other pair of opposite sides. So, if P is the parameter of the parallelogram, then, so, P equals A plus A plus B plus B equals, so, 2 times A, so ang atong A is 20 cm. Then, plus 2 times B, ang atong B nga side is kanang nasa left, which is 10 cm. So, ato ra na siyang E times 2. Okay. 2 times 20 plus 2 times 10 cm, which is ang B side. So, 2 times 20, we have 40 cm plus 10 times 2 equals 20. So, our parameter for this shape sa kaning parallelogram is 60 cm. Next shape is kaning trapezoid. So, kaning trapezoid, as you can see, it has 4 sides. So, let A, B, C, and D be the length of the sides of the trapezoid. And P be the perimeter of the trapezoid. Then, P or perimeter equals A plus B plus C plus D. So, ang kani atong A nga kuan mo na siya, ang kanang nasa left side mo ng 10 cm mo na atong A. Then, atong B is kanang nasa iyang top, which is 12 cm. And then, ang kanang C is kanang nasa right side, which is 10 cm. And then, ang kanang sa D is kanang nasa ubos, which is 15 cm. So, ato na siyang i-add tanan. So, pila man? 10 plus 12 plus 10 plus 15 equals 47 cm. Then, sa akong elaborate nga part is, I will give my students a 10 minutes. Have student apply the formula for perimeter to more complex shapes and real-world problems. This will help them transfer their knowledge and skills to new situations. Then I will discuss different strategies for calculating perimeter and compare their efficiency. And for my evaluate nga part, still maghatag yapon kog 10 minutes. I will assess my students' understanding through quizzes and projects. This will help me evaluate their learning outcomes and provide feedback. And I will also provide opportunities for self-assessment and peer assessment. This will help students reflect on their learning and develop their metacognitive skills. And as well as mag-provide ko mga feedback and address any misconceptions or difficulties regarding sa akong lessons. Sa akong evaluation is direction. In a 1/2 course-wise, copy and answer the following questions. Show your solutions. So number 1, you are building a fence around a rectangular garden that measures 28 feet long and 8 feet wide. Question number 2, you are painting a rectangular wall that measures 15 feet long and 10 feet high. What is the length of the paint needed to cover the wall? Question number 3, you are building a square fence for a playground that measures 25 feet by 25 feet. What is the length of the fencing needed to enclose the playground? And then number 4, you are ordering a square tablecloth for a table that measures 4 feet by 4. What is the perimeter of the tablecloth? And lastly, number 5, you are building a rectangular stage for a play that measures 24 feet long and 12 feet wide. What is the length of the stage curtains needed to cover the stage? And then sa akong assignment nga part, in your assignment notebook, copy and answer the given below. Find the perimeter of the following figure. Sorry, I will encourage my student to apply the formula for calculating sa perimeter. So it only contains 5 problems.